This is Minutia Men with Rick and Dave.
Yeah, I just got to tell you right now, I am not in a good mood.
Yeah, no kidding. What's up with you?
So I took it was the Northwest Highway, right? Mm-hmm. Right by is it Starbucks?
There is a Starbucks
right
over there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I took a right.
Yeah.
And I let somebody go in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're a giver.
No courtesy wave.
Ooh.
Not even an acknowledgement.
Not even a nod?
Not even a nod. And
wow.
I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This pisses me off. And it's always pissed me off.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Me too.
Because you give a courtesy wave.
Yeah.
Or if you, it's like, I don't need.
I've nearly broken my arm trying to get it out the window so I can wave to somebody after they let me through.
I've sent cards.
Yeah, exactly. I named my first child after the guy who let me in on Belmont and Sheffield.
But I am not kidding. And this might tell more about me than the person that didn't give me the. It really bothers me when I don't get acknowledgement for letting somebody in.
I think that's just a rule in life for you.
Yeah,
it's a little appreciation.
All I need is a little bit, right?
A little appreciation.
And if you don't appreciate me, it's over.
That's right, exactly.
Right, I'll still feed you, being my children and everything,
Right, it doesn't really count with the kids, but everybody else in the world.
It's, I just need a, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Well, hey,
right. Maybe a smile.
Right. You wearing your hair differently?
Yeah.
Okay, that probably wouldn't work for me. But yeah, just a little acknowledgement.
Just anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So for that bitch that was in the whatever she was driving, yeah, bite me.
It's time for our show, which is entitled
Minutia Men.
Thank you.
The following is a Tony Lasano podcast, an Opie production on the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. This is Minutia Men with Rick and Dave.
You know what I think it is? I think it's just entitlement. I hate people that feel that they're entitled.
Yeah, of course you're letting me in. I deserve it.
Yeah,
because I'm more important than you. Where I'm going is more important than when you're going.
And I was coming here for the show. She had no idea. And she has put me in a bad space.
Well, hopefully you can work it out of your system.
I think this one actually might flip me over the top.
Okay, let's hear it.
Man who cryogenically froze his wife finds new love years later and is now faced with a dilemma.
Uh-oh.
This is a story that feels straight out of a sci-fi novel or a Batman movie with Mr. Freeze.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what was the character in The Incredibles that Samuel L.?
Oh, boy. Something freeze.
Like Frozone or something.
Frozone, that's it.
Right.
With Frozone was... Yeah, Frozone.
Frozone.
I think so, yeah.
Honey, where's my supersuit? Why? I'm the greatest good you ever had. So in 2017, 57-year-old Gui, I don't think that's how you pronounce it, Junmin, made the decision to cryogenically freeze his wife's body with the hope that in the future she could be potentially revived and treated when a cure for her lung cancer had been found.
Okay.
Very nice, right?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, Chinese news outlets discovered that Junmin had started dating again. And in fact, they found out that he has been living with his new girlfriend since 2020. Now, why do they care? Why does Chinese outlets care? Because his wife was named Shan Weilian, and she was the first person cryogenically frozen in China. So she's a little bit of a celebrity. Okay. So in an interview with, they should have gone through Google Translate, Zhang, the News Gazette. Okay. In the interview with the News Gazette, he explained that he stayed single for 2 years, but suffered a severe gout attack. I'm not making this up.
Really?
That caused him to collapse, so he started dating. Isn't that what you... That's perfect synergy, right?
Yeah,
gout attack, got to start dating, right? Well, it appears that Junmin is of simple means and is considering stopping the monthly fees of keeping his wife frozen. He says, I'm not a rich man, and I have to be careful with my spending. Everything is getting so expensive. I need to make some budgeting decisions.
Sorry.
I hear you, buddy. Cable, Cell, Costco medicines, everything's going out. Well, I did a little research, and while I don't know what company he used, it costs about $28,000 to freeze a body in China. Okay?
Wow.
That's not that bad. 28 grand?
I guess.
But here's where they get you. It's $350 a month to keep them frozen. This is like timeshare maintenance fees.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. We'll freeze young Mung, whatever. And,
yes.
But it's a $300. So he'd been paying it. And now he's like, well, I got this new babe, this gout babe, the babe that helped me through my gout.
Yeah.
So he's now having second thoughts and paying the $350, right? So here's my question to you.
Yeah.
Let me give you a hypothetical.
All no. This is going to get me in trouble.
Let's say something awful happens to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's I don't know, you ate some bad pickle herring and
well, that's not going to happen.
It's bad pickle herring and you're become brain dead. But there seems to, like in 5 or 10 years, it looks like there's research that's
right. It's just on the horizon.
Right, exactly. And Bridget ends up freezing you.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. How much do you think she's willing to pay per month?
Not that.
350 is out of the. You think 350 too much?
Yeah, not a chance. What do you think that Michelle would?
No.
No. We're not that important.
No.
Let's be honest.
And plus,
they might not even notice that we're gone.
Yeah, I think Michelle would like $59.95 maybe,
like an Earl Scheib.
Yeah, right.
Well, you can't do that anymore. There's no pennies.
That's right.
Yeah,
but I think she may go up to $60 a month.
Okay,
right. That's $720 a year.
That sounds about right.
I think 100 is kind of dicey,
without question.
What is cable? Oh, well, you don't have cable. What is like Hulu or YouTube TV or whatever?
I don't know, but let me flip on the Disney Channel and see what I find here. Let's see.
Honey!
What?
Where's my supersuit?
What?
Where is my supersuit?
Put it away.
Where?
Why do you need to know?
I need it!
Don't you think about running off to doing no daring do? We've been planning this dinner for 2 months.
The public is in danger!
My evening's in danger.
You tell me what my suit is, woman! We are talking about the greater good!
Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
That is the greatest scene ever.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's a perfect movie.
It is. I know it's made for kids, but I absolutely love it.
I don't think it's really made for kids. I mean, it's one of those that
the Pixar people, right
there. So, good thoughts to Zhang Wang, whatever it is. He's got a big decision to make.
That's going to be a rough one. Yeah. So we have a feature on the show now. We're still working on the jingle. Maybe because we have next week off, maybe we'll have some time to put a jingle together. It's called Stuff People Send Us. Mm-hmm. And this week we were sent this video about a laundromat.
Yeah.
A whites only laundromat.
I saw this.
Now, this is about 5 years old, so it's been out for a while. But I don't care. It's still funny. And we're going to play it for you right now. Whites only laundry.
We do not believe any of this, by the way.
No. We're playing it to
educate.
Yes. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Tom Michaels, and I want to invite you to my new laundromat, Whites Only Laundry. We specialize in only washing your white laundry, so your linens, socks, and undershirts will look fresher than ever. By focusing just on white laundry, our prices are 25% lower than the other guys. Plus, get an extra 10% discount by singing our slogan at the register. Hope to see you soon. Hi, it's Tom again from the laundromat that's been in the news, and I really want to apologize. I definitely should have realized that the name Whites Only Laundry sounds racist, is racist, and that was not my intention at all. But we've changed the name and fixed the problem. Whites Only Laundry is now No Coloreds Laundry. It still gets across that we can't wash colored clothes without any of the racial connotations of whites only. Plus, to make up for our terrible mistake, come on in before Friday and you'll get yourself a free t-shirt. Just don't wash it here because it has all these colors on it. Hi, it's Tom again. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. Obviously, changing the name only made things worse, and neither one of those are appropriate names for a laundromat or any business or anything. But I'm gonna make things right. First, for the African American community, I've installed a special side entrance so that you'll know you're definitely welcome in my laundromat. Also, I've set aside separate but equally powerful washing machines exclusively for your use in the back of the laundromat, although they still only wash white clothes. And this time, to ensure I don't upset or disrespect anyone, I'm naming it after myself. And since my sister just had a baby, everybody come on down to Uncle Tom's Laundromat. Remember, whites only, no colors, and blacks enter through a special side entrance. Hi.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. And it's, I mean, for whatever reason, it's gotten in this resurge. This was a resurge because it's been all over my feed.
Oh, has it?
Yeah,
okay.
I saw it too.
Well, it's funny. Yeah. So thanks for sending that in.
Hey, I got a review. This is from Loser Boy.
Okay.
And Podchaser. I've been listening to Minutia Men for years, which probably says more about my questionable life choices than the show itself.
Yeah.
Rick and Dave somehow keep turning the world's dumbest stories into must-listen chaos. At this point, I'm basically trapped.
Okay. Well, sorry about that.
Time now for Studio Walls.
And the words of the prophets were written on the studio walls.
So, every week we dip back into the Rick and Dave archives. And this week is a special birthday. Remember our dear friend Boris Karloff?
Yeah. We went to college with Boris Karloff.
So, obviously, we never met Boris Karloff, but we did talk to his daughter, Sarah. And both of them are celebrating a birthday this week, November 23rd. Although I think Boris will be celebrating it elsewhere, some other realm.
When did we talk to?
We talked to Sarah a couple of years ago. She's still around. I checked.
Okay,
she's still around. And she really, that was kind of a fun conversation.
That was great.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So let's go to that interview. We're going back now. This is episode number 112. She's going to tell us about the day that she found out that her father was going to be the Grinch.
The voice of the Grinch.
The voice of the Grinch. Here it is.
Well, let me tell you a story about that. My dad, as I have said, was very modest. He never brought his work home. He never talked about his work. He never talked about other actors. He never talked about his work. One night, and I have two sons, and they were little guys when that was done. One night, my phone rang, and it was my dad. And he said, I've just done something that's going to be on the telly tonight. And he said, I thought you and the boys might enjoy it. Well, I nearly dropped the phone because my father just never called and said, I'm going to be on the telly or
right.
You might like to see this. And he said, I think it's pretty good.
Well, I think it's pretty good. It's the timeless classic.
You and the boys might enjoy it a bit. I think it's going to be on about 7. And so
and on 7 for the next 60 years,
right, exactly.
Yeah. And he said, yeah, you might like to watch it. That was the end of it. So we watched it, and it was How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And yeah, it was pretty good. He won a Grammy for it, and we're still watching it to this day.
A Grammy that is now on your bookshelf.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and that is the way he felt. He just, it was pretty good. So to this day, I bought myself, about 3 years ago, I bought myself a Christmas present, a life-size Grinch that I put up in my living room every Christmas. And when you push its button, it wiggles its hips and twists its head and says some of the lines from the Grinch.
Oh my God!
It's just wonderful.
Oh my God!
And
awesome.
It's the most delightful thing. And of course I watch it every year, and of course my kids do every year. my kids who are now in their Never You Mind.
There she is,
good.
Sarah Karloff.
You know what? I would not be humble.
What's that?
I would not be humble.
No, you're not already.
No, right.
Not
I'd be
humble.
like-
yeah.
yeah.
That's the rest of that interview is really interesting too, because she did a whole thing about the movie Frankenstein when that came out, and just the difficulty that caused him, having to put the makeup on and having to do like carry the people, literally carry people.
Well, he was a big guy, but not a crazy big guy.
No, he wasn't. And then there's also a great part in here about when he founded SAG.
Yeah.
Boris Karloff was one of the founders of the Screen Actors Guild. So I want to thank him for that, because that's where my pension is coming from.
Yeah. That was a. Didn't we have her on because of Halloween?
We had her on around Halloween time. Yeah.
So, hey, I got another story.
Okay.
This is kind of a heartwarming one. I don't do this very well.
Really?
Devoted dad pops 81 matches up his nose after kids beg him to break a world record.
Aw.
That's nice. A devoted dad made his kids' dreams come true by becoming a record breaker. Martin Stubbe from Sweden. It's STRO with the umlaut. Is it Strube? Says his two children were flicking through the pages of Guinness Book of World Records when they confessed it would be so cool to see him in there, right? And he's now one step closer to making that a reality after stuffing a record number of matches up his nose. And I have a picture here of it, which,
he's got some big nostrils.
Well, he had to train his nostrils. He had to do some nostril stretching.
Okay.
And these are not the paper matches you get. Do you even get matchbooks anymore at restaurants and everything? I don't even think I notice them anymore.
No, those are the wood ones.
These are the ones. These are the real wood ones, right? So,
the only ones that work, honestly.
He's 42, and he officially claimed the title for the most matches held in his nose in August, with a total of 81, kicking the other records right in the 68 was the other record.
Huh.
So he blew it away. So he told us, of his kid's dream, and and I thought that this was really a very heartwarming story, right?
I think so too.
Now I picked a couple of records for us that I think maybe
for us to go for,
and I read the entire book.
Okay,
and I've got two
right.
For me, and I think this is definitely attainable. Anthony Victor holds the record for the longest unbroken ear hair. 7.12 inches. Okay. I think
you're going for that one.
If there was a record for most ear hair, I would. I'd be there. But so the unbroken's gonna, or the length.
That's not bad.
So Andre Ortloff.
Mm-hmm.
The record is eating 369 grams of pickled herring in 1 minute.
369 grams. That doesn't sound like that much.
Hey, Siri, how many pounds is 369 grams?
369 grams is 0.81 pounds.
So a little bit more than 3/4 of a pound in a minute?
I think I could do that. I really think I could do that.
I will never forget when we were here at your barbecue and you were wearing your lederhosen.
Yeah.
And you were just snarfing pickled herring.
Because it's the best food ever.
Do you think you have a legitimate shot at it?
I think I could do that one. Should we? Well, let me try it once to see what I can do.
And if it's
if
crazy,
it requires months and months of training, then forget it. But if I'm like on the cusp already,
how long do you think it would take me to keep an ear hair going for 7 inches?
7 inches?
Yeah,
it's not that long.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's look into that.
Actually, 7 inches is kind of long.
It's like this long. It's like
I guess you're right. It is only about this big.
I keep saying this. I swear to God, this is 7 inches. I swear to God,
this is the width of my iPhone. Yes.
Oh, I have a story for you, and this is an international monkey story. It's the kind of story,
not Mike Nesmith monkeys, like real
like
monkey.
a wildlife monkeys. And I've always been a conservationist, an environmentalist, and I get very upset about these animal stories. Let me share one for you. Thai rangers from Thailand have arrested 2 men suspected of being part of an international monkey smuggling network.
Oh.
Right, which, right there, that's terrible. These people are terrible. The military said Saturday after they were intercepted in a pickup truck near the Cambodian border. Now, there is no video of this pickup.
Okay.
But I believe that I am able to recreate it.
Huh. Okay.
And if you can just let me get ready here.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Do the siren for me. Yeah, can I help you, officer? Yeah, I don't think I was speeding. What do you got in the back of the truck? Tell you the truth, I don't know, butter, something. I don't.
Kids Cheerios.
Wait, do you hear that noise? No, I don't hear anything. You don't hear that noise? Get out of the car, please. What are in those blue netted bags, and why are they moving around and baring their teeth? I'm not sure. It could be butter popcorn or 81 monkeys. 81 monkeys. How do you think you're going to smuggle that across the border?
When you had Ivy, did you ever take Ivy on a trip?
Yeah.
Wes is the biggest pain in the ass on a car trip. You know, it's 81 monkeys.
There's no chance.
No.
I mean, how can you possibly pull that off? Anyway, somehow, I don't know how, somehow they were caught.
81 monkeys in a pickup truck.
Yeah, in little bags, netted bags. They were all in a couple in a bag.
Were they baby monkeys?
No,
they were full-grown monkeys.
They were monkeys. Yeah, 81 monkeys. I don't know what they thought they were going to get away with, but holy mackerel! All right.
Do you remember when we had? This is a tangent. The Billy Hayes.
Yeah.
From when, from Midnight
right.
Express, right? Yeah. And we're talking to him. He's like, okay, so what were you doing here? You thought, you strapped hash, turkey. And
80 bricks of cocaine?
Yeah. Right. And you just thought you were going to go on this plane? And he's like, I didn't think of it.
Yeah. And you were in Turkey?
Yeah. Well, that's episode, our Billy Hayes episode is...
it's out there. Well, speaking of our other show, the Minutia Men Celebrity Interview, every week we do have a new interview. But this coming week, we're going to be taking some time off. We're going to do a re-release. Mm-hmm. And it's very timely, actually. We're going to re-release our May Pang interview. Do you remember May Pang?
She was the girlfriend of John Lennon.
That's right.
When he went on that little...
His Lost Weekend, which was like 2 years long. Yeah. She also was at his very final... live performance, which happened this coming week in 1974 when he got on stage with Elton John and they did Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds and With a Little Help from My Friends. And she was right on the side of the stage. In fact, she tells us all about it in that interview.
Alan White was not the drummer for that.
No.
Another, not to drop another name that we talked to Alan White.
We did.
Drummer from Yes, who was the drummer of the Plastic Ono Band.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it doesn't take much for us to get a Beatle-related thing on here. But if you remember right, I didn't allow you to participate in this interview.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was like a personal thing. Yeah. I just...
you didn't even tell me we were doing it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You scheduled it for a day?
I didn't.
And in fact, I saw on my feed, well, look, we got an interview with... Wait, I wasn't here.
It's a good one. It's a good one. So it'll be up there on the bird on Wednesday.
Say, you heard about this new electronic mail?
That new method of exchanging messages between people using electronic devices?
Yeah. What's it called?
Email for Rick and Dave.
Okay, we got one. This is from Beth. This could be one of my favorite emails that we ever got. Have you guys been reading some of the excerpts from Olivia Nuzzi's book about her love affair with RFK Jr.?
I have not. I must confess, I have not.
I have not. It's so bad. It's worse than one of those old Penthouse Forum letters, but it's written by a woman, supposedly. The only way to do it justice requires your help. Please read this. And she's got a little excerpt here. Okay. Please read this in your sexiest voices.
All right, hold on. Let me get.
You ready?
Let me get into character here. You know what? I'm going to take my shirt off. Is that cool?
Should we split it up?
Sure.
I'll do the first half, and then you take over.
All right.
Maybe there.
Well, you've got your smolder going.
Yeah. It was either that or Kermit. I haven't decided.
Do your sexy Irish Kermit.
All right, here we go. The worm in his brain was nothing compared to the snake in his chinos, and I was the charmer. But behind the zipper, I discovered the asp's venom was sweet. Too sweet.
Sweet like pineapple. Sweet like poison. Poison like the band. A band he loved. Except this rose didn't have thorns. It had ambition. It had music. It had everything. And now it had me. So was RFK a Poison fan? Is that
I don't know. The whole thing is creepy. But anyway, and he's still married, by the way.
Yeah,
And this book is out or whatever. Okay. There's also another email here from John S.
Oh boy, what do we do? All right, John, what do we do this time?
Not to nitpick, but you got 2 dates wrong. All right. Dave was talking about something that happened in 1995 and claimed all Rick wanted to talk about was Carrie Wood, but Carrie Wood was only 17 in 1995.
Okay.
He's got a point.
Okay. Touche, right. John, yes.
Also, Rick said he wrote that Sosa song in 1999. The home run chase was in 1998.
Okay.
So we both screwed up.
We got to get John on the
Cubs
show.
Related things.
John, why don't you just do that? We should get John. We got to get John. He can be here next to us, and whenever we do something wrong,
I'm in. I'm in. Also, we need to thank Tony Lasano, our executive producer, and Ed Silla, who is our distributor with the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. Great Talk Radio isn't dead. It just moved to a better place, which is radiomisfits.com. And now it is time for our audio au revoir. And we have a special birthday to pay tribute to, and that is Harold Ramis.
Yeah, Chicagoan.
Chicago-born,
right?
Chicago-born, just one of the all-time greats. Yeah. We all remember him from Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. Here's a little clip from that.
Oh, you're here. Yeah, what has he got? This is Big Peter. This is very big. There's definitely something here.
Egon, this reminds me of the time you tried to drill a hole through your head. Remember that?
That would have worked if you hadn't stopped me.
Ray, I'm very.
Okay, so that's, you remember it.
Was that Bill Murray?
He collects spores, molds, and fungus was the character.
Yes,
that was Bill Murray. And also Dan Aykroyd was in it. Well, when I was working for John Landecker, I had the opportunity to meet some of these guys, and we had Harold Ramis on the show. Mm-hmm. And you and I, along with Vince, who does all our voices on this show, the three of us had a company called Amish Chicago Advertising.
Not the most politically correct thing.
But we did radio ads. Yeah, right. We did radio ads, and they were funny. Right. They were funny ads.
And Amish stood for Ad Men in Search of Happiness.
Right. And so wherever we got these celebrities in, we'd ask them to please record something for us. And this is Harold Ramis doing his ad for Amish Chicago Advertising.
This is Harold Ramis from Ghostbusters. If you're looking for a funny radio commercial, who are you going to call? The Amish? I don't think so.
That's it. It's all very self-effacing, too. We'll be back 2 weeks.
The proceeding was a presentation of the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. Find our other great shows on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and at radiomisfits.com. Thank you.
Not next week, 2 weeks. We're going to have a little break.
This has been a presentation of Opie Productions.
Tony, can you shut up?